Hi, my name is Tracy. I run Tracy's Learning and Coaching in Poole in Dorset. I've been doing some workshops. I've been doing them before the lockdown happened. I was doing them in a little place called Boscombe, an urban shanty in Boscombe, and now I'm bringing them online. At the moment they are free to access, so please feel free to see if you can spend some of this lockdown time working on yourself and making things better for you. If you wish to give me a donation, then please feel free, but at the moment they are free to source. So the way these work is that we're going to do a bit of talking, and then I'm going to set you an exercise. I'm going to stop the camera video, and then I want you to think about what you want to say about that exercise. So if you haven't already, please stop the tape, get a pen. How long ago was that? So please stop the recording, get yourself a pen and a piece of paper so you have time to stop again and think about what I'm saying to you and see about the responses you're getting from that. So if you haven't already got it, go get it now. If not, we're going to carry on. So we're going to delve straight into it quite quickly. So we have been talking about these circles. Hang on, can't see them. Let me move it to here. There you go. Just about. Yeah, let's put it there for now. There you go. So we was talking about these three circles. So this is what is made up. You are in the middle. So you are made up of all these three things. Your beliefs. So we've been talking about your beliefs in workshop 1. So if you haven't already seen it, please feel free to go and see it. You can do it in any order. They don't really matter. But really, beliefs are you. They're fundamentally what you learn, what you have been taught by significant people in your life, and how they tell you to think about yourself and your world, the world that you live in, and what your place is in that world. So these beliefs give you your thoughts. So whatever you believe about the world, your thoughts are responding to that. So we talked about that in workshop 1. Not going to go into it too deeply. Please go and have a look if you can't remember. Biology. So beliefs make you feel a certain way. So when you have a thought, oh, that person really winds me up, you get a feeling, oh, I love that person, they're so lovely. Gives you a different feeling. So these feelings are actually chemicals that are running around your body. They're not just feelings, they're chemicals. So depending on what thoughts you have is depending on what chemicals that run around your body. So we was talking a lot about certain hormones. We talked about serotonin and oxytocin, dopamine, endorphins, and my favourite one, adrenaline. So I believe that most people are addicted to adrenaline. So we are threat detectors. We are looking for danger all the time. That's how we continue our line, so to speak, by keeping ourselves safe. So if you are looking for threats, you are more likely to see them. So you have a worrisome thought, oh, what if this happens? And instantly you get loads of adrenaline. So your thought is your belief, what if this happens? Then you get the adrenaline, there's your feeling. And then you, because you are on high alert and you're looking for danger, you are more likely to find danger. So this is how this works. So with your biology, with beliefs and your thought pattern, with your biology, you are predetermined to behave a certain way. There is little choice. You don't consciously think about how you choose. Mostly, you just behave the way you know you should. Okay, so 70% of our behaviour is actually unconscious. We don't consciously think about it. So think about if you're going to be tying your shoelace, for instance. You don't think, oh, my shoelace is undone, I've got to put my left over my right and tuck it down and round, and then you make a loop and then you go round the loop. No, you just put your head down, tie your shoelace up, come back up, you carry on talking, carry on walking, no conscious thought about what you're doing, unconscious and instant. So the same if you're a driver and you see a red light in front of you. You don't consciously think, oh, I've got to take my foot off the gas and onto the brake and put my clutch down if you're in a manual. What you do is you just automatically respond the way you should. So significant people in your life, if you think of somebody who's significant in your life and taught you good or bad lessons, you make a picture of them. first thing you do is have a physical response to them. So all of these things are instantaneous through your autonomic nervous system. You have learnt that when X happens, you do Y. You don't consciously ever think, oh, what shall I do? If you've already done it once, you are going to do it again. And the more times you do it, the stronger that gets. So you can also, you've learnt to behave differently in different groups. So I behave differently in front of my friends and in front of my clients and in front of my driving students, in front of my family. I'm all those things. I'm everywhere. You know, I'm not faking any of them. I just behave differently according to who I'm with. You know, with certain fair people I act that way and sensible. Sometimes. It's true, honestly I do. And in other times I'm just crazy all the time. So it just depends on who I'm with and how they are behaving towards me, which we're going to go into a bit later, as to how I behave towards them. So, first exercise then. So we're going to stop the recording in a second. It's not a tape. Stop the recording. What automatic behaviour do you want to change? What are you unhappy with, the way you behave? How do you want to, what behaviour do you want to change? So that's your first session. Have a think about it. What do you want to change? Write it down, have a think about it and get back to me. Okay, see you in a minute.